Alright, good morning guys. My name is Paul. I'm with the Clean Fiji. We're out here at a project. We're doing some window cleaning. So here we're just going to do a very basic video talking about just setting up the traditional method for window cleaning. The traditional method, or the trad method, is using a squeegee. We got a Adare squeegee here, and we got a scrubber right here, or a mop, whatever people want to call this. So here we're going to start by filling up our bucket with our solution. We got our Dawn, and then we also got our vinegar. There's not a lot of tricks to it. This is really what we're using here. So what we're gonna do is, we're gonna open up our hose, let it run, get some of that cold water going. It's gonna be like 105 degrees today, so we're starting super early. And you can come over here. So here we're filling up this bucket, and we're filling this bucket right up to this line right here. And this is going to be about 2.5 gallons of water. So we put in about 2.5 gallons of water right there. We're gonna put about a shot of vinegar. That's it. Okay, and then we're gonna do a solid 8-second squirt of Dawn dish soap. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, and that's pretty much it. That's how we make our solution. Then we take our scrubber, put it in, move everything around, get all of the soap diluted. And we put in the soap after we put the water in, because if we put the soap in first, everything's gonna bubble up. We're gonna have a ton of bubbles, and all the soap is just gonna come out of the bucket that way. And bubbles are very difficult to work with. So here we got a little bit of bubbles. We can just take them off, draw them off. Dip our mop like this, nice and wet. So here we have a window. First up is going to be to take the scrubber, scrub down the glass. And depending on how dirty the glass is, we have our walnut pad right here that we'll use to scrub it down. Like this. Gonna put it back right here. And then depending on the circumstance, we're also gonna have steel wool in this little pouch right here. So if there's a lot of like super hard stuff that this walnut pad can't take off, we'll use the very fine Quad Zero steel wool to polish off any kind of dirt that's on there. So we got it all scrubbed down. Now we're gonna take our squeegee, and I'm gonna show you guys the simple way first, the first way that you're gonna start. We're gonna take a towel, we're gonna wipe down this corner like this. Wipe off the rubber. So you wipe off the rubber, make sure nice and dry. Place the rubber on and swipe. And we're not putting a lot of pressure on our squeegee. We're not like, see, I'm putting a lot of pressure on. I'm like really putting a lot of pressure on my arm, my shoulder, my wrist, and that's just not the right way of doing. If you have to use a lot of pressure, then it's time to switch out the rubbers. And here you guys can see that I'm cleaning everything up. There's no spots left on the glass. I can demonstrate, for example, get it soaked up. So you guys can see all the bubbles. We'll use this walnut pad. Let's use a smaller squeegee. So this is something that wouldn't really work. So sometimes like you'll miss a spot like this, and if you let this dry, people are going to notice this, and this is not the ideal way to clean windows, and we will be called back to get this fixed. So we got to make sure that we're working in a very good way to actually clean the glass. We're not missing any kind of spots. Get this thing wiped down one more time. And in certain situations, this will be the faster way of cleaning windows. Like if it's a very, very tricky window, or if the window is very, very sticky and you can't like pull the squeegee on it. Some glass is like that. So you just gotta do the straight pulls. Because sometimes like we would clean windows and you can't really do the S technique, which is I'm gonna show you guys next. And it would be very, very difficult to do the S technique. And then sometimes it's just gonna be better to do a straight swipe. Because if there's too much resistance, some glass is just kind of weird like that, and it's better just to do the straight swipe like that. Okay, so we got this window here. Now we're going to show you guys the S technique. Get all scrubbed down. We got our scrubber right here. Gonna put this back. Got this little guy. So here's gonna be the S technique. It's called cutting in. So you have to cut in. So you're gonna start kind of in the middle of the glass. You're gonna cut. This is how you cut in. That's what it means. Cut into the top. Your eyes are following this. Your eyes are following this. Now your eyes transition to this side. And you're kind of looking where you're going. Okay, kind of how we do it. And I'll show you guys some more examples. And when we are doing this technique, we're not gonna go like this and then 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 go like this. We want to do the less motion that we do, the better off that it's going to be. So here we're just going to cut in. Boom. So that's kind of the way of using the S technique. And on different windows, we do equip for all the residential work. We do have the 6-inch, the 10-inch, the 14-inch, and the 18-inch. So then we're not running back and forth to the truck and we're not wasting our time going back and forth. This belt is actually super, super light. So it's not really too hard to work. And then when we're done cleaning the window, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our towel. We're gonna wipe the top and sides. Like this. And boom, there we go. Now we have a clean window. Thanks for watching this video. I'm Paul, and I'll see you guys later.